Hey guys, lately I've been getting some emails or comments on my videos saying that they're too cheesy. So I thought, do I need to be more cool?
Yo, today we're making risotto. Fool.
Nah, that's definitely not gonna work. That's not me at all. Then I thought, well heck, extra cheese is always good. Maybe I should add more cheese.
Do you like risotto? So do I! Let's get busy and make some!
Nah, I don't think we want to go there. Today we were making risotto with mushrooms. The porcini mushroom is the classic addition to this dish, but today I'm using cremini mushrooms, which you can find in your market. They're also known as Italian brown mushrooms, and they're basically a small baby portobello mushroom. For this recipe, we're using 1.5 cups of arborio rice, 1 cup of finely diced onion. You want them to be about the same size as the rice. About 1 cup of grated Parmesan that we're going to throw in last, 2 ounces of butter, 2 cups of sliced mushrooms, 1/2 cup of dry white wine, and we're going to throw a little minced clove of garlic in there. You're also going to need about 8 cups of stock. I'm using chicken stock. If you want to use vegetable stock, that's fine, or water works too. I have my nice heavy gauge saute pan on medium high, and we're going to start by adding the butter and sauteing the onion. I have a video titled Rubber Spatula. You should go check it out. It's great to have one of these high temp spatulas on hand, especially for these kind of jobs. Now I add the mushrooms. I'm going to saute these down. All right, my onions are soft, a little bit translucent, so now I'm going to add the garlic. Stir that around, and then we're going to dump in the rice and saute that for about 2 minutes. When making risotto, you have to use the arborio rice. It has a high starch content, which gives it that classic creamy texture. After sauteing everything for about 5 minutes, we're going to add the wine, and we're going to stir this around and let the wine cook off, and then we're going to slowly start adding our chicken stock to this dish. Risotto is a dish that you can't walk away from. You got to continually add the stock until it gets to that creamy texture, and you got to stir it all the while. And as you're stirring it, make sure none of these little rice stick to the side of your pan, because then they won't cook, and they'll accidentally get stirred into the soft mix, and somebody's going to bite into a hard, uncooked rice, and that's never fun. For all you vegetarians out there, risotto is a great dish because you can add so many different types of vegetables to it. Asparagus tips, summer squash, fava beans, you name it, it pretty much goes in here. You can see how this is drying up, and it's pretty sticky. This is what you want it to look like before you add your ladle of stock. And at this point, you might want to turn up your heat just a little bit. You just want to keep stirring this so it doesn't stick to the pan while it's cooking. And every time I add a ladle, I'm adding 4 ounces. After about 25 minutes, it's going to start to have the consistency of oatmeal. And you still want it to be soft, but firm to the tooth. We're getting close. After this last ladle of stock is absorbed, we're going to stir in the cheese, and we're ready to eat. And I haven't quite used up all the broth, so 8 cups should work for you. I'm going to stir in about 1/2 teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper and give it a taste. Good. You don't usually have to add salt because your stock will have salt in it, and so does the Parmesan. So we're good. Creamy, cheesy mushroom risotto. I hope you enjoy this warm and hearty classic dish from Northern Italy. Thanks for tuning in.